Hello, everybody. Good day to you, sir and ma'am. Welcome to 5 o'clock from the Ozarks First Plus Studios, the 5 o'clock studios. I am Maddie Conklin, joined by Jesse Inman, Tom Schmidt, and Caleb as our director. So, hello, everyone. Hope you are having a great day thus far. Little vibe check.
Thus far.
We're rocking and rolling this morning.
Yes.
This is a day where everything's done.
Good.
Everything's done.
What?
And
Can't
accounted
relate.
for. I'm ready to go.
And honestly, I can attest to this because, Tom, you did say when I was just starting Unscripted at around 7 a.m., you said, Maddie, what'd you say? It's like, it's going to be a good day. We are good to go.
A good day. Good to go.
You were not rifling through things and trying to figure out what your next move was. You were solid, locked in, ready to go.
We were done. So
It's a good feeling, man.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Also, I'm coming in a little hot because I am jacked up on sugar. We had Andy's frozen custard, so I had like an eggnog latte and ice cream and cookies. So don't mind me if I just
Alright.
start tweaking.
wow.
Yeah. Looking like Popeye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of tweaking, this news might have people tweaking out, okay? I came across this yesterday. How many of us grew up watching MTV?
I did not.
You did not, Caleb? No? Okay. Well, Jesse and I did, mainly for reality television shows, but way back in the summer days of my adolescence and youth, I would watch music videos.
My formative years.
For the formative
Yes.
years. I mean, I learned the Dirty Pop dance from MTV. Exactly. Did you watch music videos?
Okay, so pardon me. I don't really I feel like they had music videos. They were already well on the way out
Okay.
by the time we were watching the majority of MTV. Like there was the TRL of it all.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really counts because they'd play like, all right, here's 45 seconds of a song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, sweet.
Okay.
But yeah.
So at a point, if you're from the golden days, let's call it that, MTV was strictly music television. It launched in 1981. MTV revolutionized how audiences experienced music by, transforming songs into visual storytelling. And really, that's what music videos were. It was the visual storytelling of the song. I mean, think of Michael Jackson's Thriller. There was like a whole beginning, middle, music video, and end. Like it was a cinematic piece of art, and it really reshaped the music industry. But sadly, after 44 years, MTV has announced by the end of 2025 it is going to shut down its remaining global music-focused television channels. You guys, this is huge.
Wow.
MTV is music television, and it's getting rid of music television.
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't need to see Teen Mom 41 or anything like that.
Definitely. Jersey Shore Family Vacation season 85.
Yeah, it's all their
my
kids.
gosh.
Granted, I'm guilty of watching that show. I love it. But so I mean, 44 years, 4 decades plus. This has been, the format. So the network, later shifted towards reality and entertainment programming. Its music-only channels, preserved the original format, for decades. The channels dedicated to nonstop music, live performance programming, including MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, and MTV Live. Those are all set to go dark, while the main entertainment-focused MTV channels will continue operating. And I just threw together a quick little mashup of like an MTV's intro for the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So Caleb, we can play that really quick in honor.
Coming soon on cable, your stereo and TV unite to bring you video music in stereo 24 hours.
Love it. Snake. Anybody remember Snake on the Nokia?
Oh, yeah.
Coming soon on cable, your stereo and TV unite.
I mean, end of 44 years that is happening. So it brings a tear to my eye. Granted, yes, I haven't watched a legit music video on MTV in years because I haven't found them, and B, I wasn't seeking them out.
I think when we were in our formative years, as we discussed, It was more show based, like reality show based.
For
but
sure.
If I wanted to watch music videos, I was going to the channel Fuse. If you guys remember Fuse.
Now, I do remember seeing some ads for
Kind of.
Fuse. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, and they had more like rock music, which I was more into in my early years, like the punk rock, the Good Charlotte, like we talked about a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
And then VH1, they had more music
VH1?
video stuff there. So
And VH1 and MTV were they like sister? They weren't rivals, right? They were like
don't know.
under the
Well-
same umbrella at one point.
I'm trying to think. One of them was owned by Comcast.
Okay.
Boy, I'm getting in. I'm in over my head in that.
We're in the
that
thick of it.
Yeah, yeah. Did you have a favorite MTV show though?
Oh, I mean,
Did we have any?
Jersey Shore, but prior to Jersey Shore, I think it was Real World.
Beavis and Butthead. Anybody? We're talking 90s.
Was that MTV?
Yeah.
It
Oh
was.
my
It was in
gosh.
Comedy Central.
Yeah, no, they were like reviewing their gimmick on that show was Beavis and Butthead were like watching music videos and commenting on the music videos from the
Oh.
couch.
Is that it?
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
from
wow.
the creators of King of the Hill, by the way.
Yes.
Same,
Yeah.
Yeah.
same guys. And yeah, I loved that show. Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh yes. Okay, Jesse. I was a huge fan of Celebrity Deathmatch.
I really feel like I could do an entire Voice Your Vibe on MTV shows, but
Dang, you should.
I'd have to do some research. But I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I have
I could not do that.
I could go that deep on the MTV shows.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy to think back that far. But yes,
Yeah.
Celebrity
Yeah.
Deathmatch.
Good times, man.
Well, rest in peace, MTV.
Unplugged
for your
Ah,
music.
The 90s is good times.
End of
Anyway.
an era.
Yeah, it is.
Truly.
It is.
44 years.
So, shall we move on maybe to happier news, or news that would just it's mindless.
I'm happy
yeah.
MTV is going away because put it out of its misery for what it
It
currently
was
has
really
become.
hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. Happier news, I guess. You saying, Maddie?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So earlier this week, I kind of did the projected cost of Kevin McAllister's Home Alone 2 trip to New York City, what it would
Oh, yeah.
cost in today's times with inflation and everything. Well, this guy, Alan White, keeps emailing me these fun facts. So now I have got what it costs to light up Whoville.
Jeremy Allen White?
I wish it was Jeremy Allen White. We're just missing the Jeremy.
Yeah. Oh, we
In
got a
that
Jeremy
email.
around here.
Alan White.
Okay, so I got this email and it was asking what would it cost to power Christmas in Whoville if the town were located in the United States? Not a made up
Wow.
place, okay? So this company called Compare the Market is using real 2025 residential electricity prices, and they calculated the daily cost of running Whoville's Christmas lights in every single United States state, based
okay.
on 225 households, each using 10 to 15 LED light sets, running 24 hours a day. Whoville's average festive energy use comes out at 675 kilowatts per day. Really don't know what any of that means. Just think the lights are running 24 hours a day.
I'll see if I can get them on the line for that.
Yep. So the key findings here for the U.S. average, it would cost about $122.92 per day to light up
Oh my
like
goodness.
Whoville does.
Whoa. That's for the whole city, though, right?
I believe so.
That's
yeah.
not just per one house.
It's per state. So I think like the entire state collectively, like the average, I think would be $122.92 per day.
Right. Okay.
Most expensive states. You guys want to take a jab of the three most expensive states? It would to cost up to light up the state like Whoville.
Cost to light up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light up, man.
I just go back to that's like a SpongeBob fish voice.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, right on, dude. I'm going to go. I mean, California seems like the obvious choice, right?
That's first one to my mind.
Good
Yeah.
on you. Okay, that is one. And what are the other two you think?
Colorado. Are they
no.
up there?
New York.
No, surprising. Okay, we got Hawaii.
Oh, didn't even think about that.
$262.57 per day. You got California at $213.17 per day. And Massachusetts at number 3 for most expensive, $206.28 per day to
Wow.
light up the entire state like Whoville. Now,
Oh.
the cheapest states, and unfortunately Missouri is not among these.
Arkansas.
Okay, you said Arkansas?
I'm gonna go Oklahoma.
Okay.
Throw them on there.
Wrong on both accounts, gentlemen.
Virginia.
Mississippi.
Idaho at $81.11 per day. Louisiana at $82.65 per day. And Nevada, crazy enough, $84.90 per day. So if you're looking to paint the town Whoville, light up the town Whoville, go to Idaho, Louisiana, Nevada. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Cajun version of Whoville.
Right? It'd actually be pretty cool, I think. Some crawdads lit up.
Exactly, yep.
Crawdad casings.
Look at a Whoville, baby.
Yeah, come on down, get yourself
Fish
some
balls.
Whoville gumbo. So these findings from Compare the Market show just how much location alone can impact holiday energy bills, giving households and our viewers here on 5 o'clock a glimpse of the potential cost if they deck the halls with lights this Christmas. And that's before factoring in the heating, the cooking, the entertaining, that part of the energy bill. So,
Wow. Whoville living large.
yeah, clearly. Oh, I had a VO for that, but we don't need it.
I'm wondering.
It was her with the light gun going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
I want to know what Whoville's like in the summer. You know?
Right?
Like,
It has to be Christmas year round, right?
oh, is it? Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
thing?
I bet it would be.
Do they? Is that a fact?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I don't know if the
poor
story went
Grinch.
any further than just Christmas time.
Yeah. I saw a meme the other day that said,
Whoville after dark.
maybe the Grinch wouldn't be so mad all the time if there weren't just 24-hour-a-day songs talking crap about him.
Yeah.
There were. It was worded a little bit different than that, and
More
it was
crass.
funny. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Poor Grinch.
Poor Grinch.
Yeah.
He's just misunderstood.
He is. He is. Yeah. Hey, we were talking a little reality TV earlier of the MTV era, and we know what reality TV has morphed into.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest shows of reality TV, Casting in Missouri, Maddie?
Yes.
Hearing about that after the break. We'll be right back.
And now.
Jesse, that was great.
The Love Island bumper.
Yeah. Can you do
Music.
it again one more time?
You
That's
guys
it. We're
actually-
talking Love Island.
I have never watched any of these shows you guys are talking about.
Okay, Tom Schmidt,
not
we
good.
need to get you cultured.
That is
Okay.
not up my alley.
That's because I live with a woman. So
Well,
she watches them, and I'm like, oh,
And then you get sucked in.
I do, dude. It's-
Admit it.
Gosh. And we've been watching Love. Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to
No,
spoil
no.
it.
No.
Did we already say what a
Yeah, Love
show
Island.
was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because you go, it's a Love Island bumper. So
It's Love Island, and I've been watching. She's been watching the UK or the Australia or whatever. So I
UK
don't
Love
know, man.
Island so much better than US. It's just the accents, and I'm sorry to say it, Love Island UK season 1, the amount of Botox, filler, and plastic surgery these girls had was out of this world
Oh
and
my
made
gosh.
for great TV. Lips literally touching nose, vazangas out to here, like it's crazy. I'm sorry, but plastic surgery.
Welcome to 2025. That's
Exactly.
where we're at.
Yikes.
So yeah, if you are a Love Island fan or, need some brain rot, watch Love Island. It's just a bunch of single people,
Trashy.
trashy, yep, trying to find love on a beautiful Caribbean island. All their cares in the world literally melt away while they're at the villa.
Love.
Love. Okay, and guess
Yeah.
what? The casting team for Love Island, everyone, USA, is coming to Missouri.
Oh,
Get out.
yeah.
More specifically, St. Louis, Missouri. And really, if you're in
can't
Kansas City, just find somebody in St. Louis, use their address, and be a St. Louis single. And this is for the 8th season of Love Island USA. So that means contestants are going to be sought after, cast, picked, and then sent off to go film. But if you don't know the premise of the show follows in real time a group of islanders cast from across the nation as they compete in games and challenges, potentially falling in love along the way. Show primarily airs in the summer and just completed its 7th season, so that's why they're casting 8. Now, the Love Island USA casting team has opened applications for the show's 8th season and would love to see St. Louis locals on the upcoming season. Okay, so Caleb, I
Let's
went ahead.
apply for Maddie.
Let's do it. February 20th, 1992. I just want to show you guys how extensive this application process is.
Let's apply for Angela.
Yes. February 23rd, 1999. Is she 1999? Who knows? No, she's not. 1994.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I think she's not even out.
Yeah, yeah, 94.
94. There we go. We're applying for you, Angela. Enjoy. So obviously, just take a quick scroll down, Caleb. You got the usual stuff. Then it gets to, keep scrolling. But then it's more
Jeez,
personal
that's a lot of
questions.
stuff.
Yeah, you got personal questions that you have to answer. You know, what genders do you usually date? Are you single? I would hope you're single if you're applying for Love Island USA.
I'm married, but it's not going well.
Yeah, right? Looking for a way out. But then, in addition to all these questions, you've got 2 video submissions, 2 photo submissions
Oh my
that were
God.
taken within
Wow.
the most recent year. Then you got your video. One says optional. You always, whatever, if it says optional, you have to do it. Then you've got eligibility, confidentiality, 87 questions in total. And this isn't something that you can just like, yes, no, maybe so. You really have to thoroughly answer these questions
It's
to
like
get
a
to stand
full
out.
work day just to fill out this
Yeah.
application.
And a bunch of fine print that you definitely want to read through because you're
Wow.
basically signing your life away when you go on reality TV.
Okay, let's read some of these questions here.
Describe your ideal romantic partner.
What's the boldest thing you've ever done to get someone's attention?
Oh boy.
Ooh, do you have a preferred way of finding dates? Do you prefer to be the pursuer or be pursued?
Okay.
all right.
All right.
Wow.
I just like that. Are you single? If yes. No, I'm planning a breakup in 2 weeks.
They
so
should get someone on here who isn't single and just like
Really
just see what happens.
mess up everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, that'd be terrible.
So
Oh jeez, dude.
way back in like the mid
Yikes.
2000, probably 17, I think I applied for a dating show. It was an Andy Cohen dating show.
What?
And I sent in like my casting audition. I was perpetually single living in Los Angeles. So I was like, who cares? Let's do it. And then I got, they're like, okay, great. Fill out the application. It was 90 plus questions. It asked me for every address I have ever lived at. And then my reason for leaving, I go, well, I was 5 when I lived in Florissant and I left because my parents moved me. Why do you need to know where I was living from birth to 5 years old, from 5 years old to 18? Like it was so insane.
It's a lot of background there, yeah.
Exactly. So I basically said, yeah, no. Then they followed up. They're like, hey, did you finish the application? I go, it's way too long and I'm not spending my time on it. And of course they tried to do, well, Andy saw your casting tape and loved you. I was like, Andy Cohen did not see my casting tape. You guys can find somebody else. And I don't even think the show ever went to air. If it did, it was short-lived. So
Wow. The Hollywood lore of Maddie Conklin.
yeah, it was a whole other lifetime for me.
I've got to hear more. We still have to at some point talk about your game show.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
experiences.
yeah. God.
Got to get that out there.
Yeah. And your old application videos for whatever else you
Oh,
had.
all the auditions.
Yeah.
I had to finger act one time.
What?
Yeah.
Like finger
Finger
puppets?
act.
Wait,
Oh,
finger
finger
puppet.
puppets.
Yeah,
I
like,
forgot all about those.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey, if you want to be a future Islander and you're in St. Louis or just Missouri and fake it like you're in St. Louis, you can apply for Love Island.
I'm going to tell Angela to do this so that you have to hear about it every morning for the next month, Tom.
I know.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
All right.
She
and
would actually be pretty good on that show, I think.
I think she
Having
would be
never
too.
watched that show, of course, I have a very solid and deep knowledge of
Yes,
what to
yes.
expect.
Yes, of course. And I think your hypothesis of her being great on the show is correct.
Okay.
Because she did apply for Love is Blind.
Oh.
Yes, that's
And
right.
kinda
And
same
she
thing,
did
it's
the
dating.
pageants and all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So.
she could totally do it. But in other very boring news, you guys, the last U.S. cents went for millions of dollars.
Oh, the last penny.
The pennies,
Oh,
exactly.
I was
Now,
thinking smells.
if
I
you're
was
like,
so lost.
what's a penny? Oh, yeah. Cents. If you're like, what's a penny? We have a picture here. Just
you
in
forget?
case. In case. It's the 1 cent. You got Abe Lincoln. Honest Abe on there. Coin collectors doled out millions for the final pennies circulated in the United States before the government ended the cents, C-E-N-T-S, production back in November. The U.S. Mint sold 232 3-cent sets for a whopping sum of $16.76 million at an auction last Thursday.
Oh, wow.
The
Wow.
232nd set containing the last 3 pennies ever made sold for $800,000.
Oh, my gosh.
I know, right? And the bidder also got the 3 dies that struck those Lincoln cents. I don't know what that means.
The die is like the pattern, like the stamp.
Oh, I was like die
Right.
as in dice. I'm like, there's dice to go along with money.
I was thinking the color. Like,
I think it's like the stamp, like Lincoln's head.
Okay.
That 1 cent symbol on the back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun history fact for you all. When it was introduced in 1793, a penny could buy a biscuit or a piece of candy. A penny now can't get you anywhere. Well, if you've got $800,000, maybe.
jail.
Yeah. 80 million pennies.
Right?
$1,000.
But okay, so that I was getting confused because I'm like, well, everyone has pennies. Like it's in a junk drawer, it's in your console in your car. But I guess these were like the last ever made and will be marked 2025.
Right. And
Okay.
they're probably like some kind of letter of, certification or
Okay.
whatever they call it.
The last 3 pennies ever made.
Authenticity.
So you pay
Letter
all
of
that
authenticity,
money.
That's what it is. Yeah.
You pay $800,000 to get the last 3 pennies ever made to do what with? Put them on display? Like
Pretty much.
Collectors. Maybe they'll go
Yeah.
up in value.
sell them to a
for-
museum, maybe?
Yeah, for a collection way down the line. Because there are coin collectors out there. And obviously, like if you were to go spend the coin for its face value, I guess.
Yeah.
At a quarter. Sweet. But it's a quarter that was struck, I don't know. It has some lore behind it of some sort, and it's worth a ton. There are
Yeah.
coin collectors out there.
Yeah.
There are. Yeah, that's true.
I remember it was like a summer. I think I was in 5th going into 6th grade, and I realized that if you had enough quarters, you could have $10 in like those rolls, those paper rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I was on a mad hunt in my house for quarters just to get $10. When I finally filled it out, I'm like, take me to the bank. I got 10.
I got 10. Get me there now.
Or the Coinstar. Do you guys remember Coinstar where you take all your coins and, it would
Coinstar.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Take
and
coin
then
counter.
spit out money?
10% of your money,
I know, right?
whatever it is.
They got to make a profit.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, anyways, that's all I got.
Kind of okay. Now my dad, we unloaded it one time, and it was worth like a couple $100.
Oh, wow.
But and we restarted the collection since then. But this big old jar filled with pennies, and it's like I say big jar. It's probably like 2 feet, 2 to 3 feet tall, something
Wow.
like that, and it's full of pennies again.
Those,
time.
I mean, those
Just-
used to be huge in the 90s, like the Coke bottle that you would
Yeah,
fill up with coins.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's glass, but yeah, it's kind of the same
Yeah.
same thing.
My
yeah.
sisters had Crayola crayons, one green, one pink.
I remember
They
those
would-
too.
yeah.
Yes.
So it used to be
Yeah.
a thing to
Yeah.
really.
How many pennies are out there in those Crayola crown containers right now?
If we still had them, it'd probably still be full.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we sold them at a garage sale with the change in it. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Sorry, I just watched Home Alone last night, so it's real fresh.
You need to watch the second one.
I do.
So,
I was thinking about that today,
yeah.
actually.
The new celebrity Ding Dang Dong. See, yeah. Good times. Talk Boy.
That is an episode we just did, so check it out.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
YouTubes.
Go back a couple of spells. Well, guys, there we go. It's
The best segment of the week is
Oh,
really
dude.
coming up next. And
That's right.
That's Science with Schmidt, but we're going to hold off because it needs its entire segment.
That's right.
'Cause it has the best intro ever.
And this time we're talking about some things that are cool in nature that you see in the wintertime. That's today's segment. And we're going to finish up with some weather trivia. So putting you guys to the test.
And Jesse, did you spot the buttons? He's going to get us.
I do.
right, here they are.
They're
They're
alive
ready.
and
They're
well.
hot. They're
Christmas
hot.
colored. Ready to
Oh,
go.
good. Yeah, get them while they're hot, folks. So that's what we have coming up for you on Vibe O'Clock. And then a little later, I'm talking some great Stranger Things stuff that I've found.
Can you take us out on the bumper?
All right, folks, welcome back. The segment no one has been waiting for.
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes.
Kaboom, kaboom.
This guy.
My guy.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Funny. Good looking bobblehead there. One of the best, I'd say, I've ever seen.
One of the best.
All right, so today's Science with Schmidt segment, we're going to be talking about things that have to do with winter and cold weather, some experiments you can do yourself, which I did not have the supplies with me or the temperatures to get it done in this room. So we're just going to look at some videos. But first up, we've got to talk about this really cool phenomenon. I saw this on Sunday, took some pictures. It's really great. If you're one to rise with the sun, which many of us are
Yeah.
here in this room, on a cold morning in the Ozarks, you might stumble upon one of nature's most delicate cold weather surprises. We're talking about frost flowers.
Pretty.
And these are some pictures I took. They're really cool.
Whoa.
And we see them every year, right? Usually following the first freeze and sometimes the first cold, like really cold. You'll get these frost flowers, okay, in the mornings especially, on the ground underneath these plants. Well, so what are they? Well, these intricate ribbon-like curls of ice, they're not actual blooms, okay, but they're water that's been forced out from a plant's stem
Oh.
during bitterly cold temperatures. There's a couple pictures here, but they're really, really pretty. They're kind of like these ice sheets, if you will.
Oh, man.
And a frost flower basically is water that's inside the plant's stem. All right, so it's insulated a little bit. So you need it to be not just freezing, but probably like a hard freeze, 20s, teens in this case on Sunday. And what happens is that water that's inside the plant stem will freeze. And of course, as something freezes, as water freezes, it expands. And so it kind of bursts out of the plant's stem and it
Ooh.
creates this really cool, like layered ice sheet, like really thin sheets of ice is what the frosty flower part actually is. But it just looks so cool. And so at this
I love
point in
that.
the winter, we're probably past seeing any more of these because really once you get to that first freezing point, a lot of the stems burst. But then once you get past like the second or third really cold start to the day, you kind of use up all the stems left over. So
Now, can I say one thing?
yes,
When
go
I
ahead.
initially saw these in the OBS system, I thought it was
Yeah.
toilet paper. And but I love that it's not, and it's actually like frozen parts of the plant, I guess. But like inside, it's the innards of the plant frozen out.
Yeah, it's just water that's stuck
really cool.
inside the stem of, and this I think it was grass. This case, like some thick stem grass. And like you said, I was walking along this trail, and I thought at first it was like just trash because it was
Yeah.
next to a road, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Took a second look and thought those are frost flowers.
Hey,
That's so cool.
one
Very
man's
cool.
trash is a scientist's treasure.
That's right.
Oh.
Now, okay, so they're most likely to form, of course, on cold nights, but you also want it to be clear and pretty calm. You don't really want a lot of wind because that can sometimes just kind of disrupt how they look and blow the frost
Oh,
away.
yeah.
They're most common following the first hard freeze of the season, like we talked about, but they're still possible later in winter in those larger stemmed plants like this thicker grass. But at this point, we've had a couple really hard freezes now, so I would say we've used up again most of those, what's available to us. But still, really kind of cool. Kind of cool
It
to
is.
spot. And you see them, again, every year, obviously, you'll see these. But you just got to catch them just right.
Where did you take these at? Where was the location?
This was I was down in Ozark on the Finley River.
All right.
There's a trail that runs down there.
By
So
the
and
mill?
they were
park?
down there. Yeah, by the mill. You started at there's a community center down there.
Oh, the OC.
The
right?
OC, yes.
Yeah.
So start there and it walks to the mill
Nice.
along the river. And they were just right there.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Man,
Kinda
Beautiful.
cool.
good timing by you, huh?
And you knew what
Yeah,
those
no
were at a second glance. You're like, those are frost flowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know flowers, grass could do that. So
It's really kind of cool. And again, just a handful of times a year, then they're gone. So
Lucky timing.
Yeah.
Come
it
on
was.
now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Frost
really-
flowers.
Frost
Flower power.
flowers. Winter's favorite bloom.
now, are those good gifts to give?
yeah.
Hi, I have some frost flowers. Hurry, put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I don't know how those last. Probably not too great.
Not sold in stores.
No, unfortunately not. But really cool. Really kind of cool to see. If you ever see them, they're worth stopping to check out because they really do look just like nothing else. Cool stuff. All right, next up, this is where the science experiment comes into play. But as I said, it's not quite cold enough in here for us to do this, so we're going to forego that. We're talking about ice bubbles. Okay, so once the time for frost flowers has passed, during the next cold blast we have here in the Ozarks, give this a try. We got a video, I believe, from TikTok. Check it out. And this is a really good job of just kind of showing what we're talking about. All right, so that's a bubble wand, obviously. And if it's cold enough,
Oh.
it'll freeze.
What?
And so you can
Oh
do
my
this
gosh.
with bubbles too if you want to. And you can see the ice already starting to form on there.
Oh, wow. Snow globe.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
a frozen soapy bubble.
Oh, that is so cool.
Look at it is cool.
Oh.
Literally cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And now I understand why we couldn't do this in here. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, one of those was like negative 11 degrees Celsius. So that's in Fahrenheit. That's got to be
that
zero.
yeah, it's about 0, I think, somewhere in there.
That is satisfying.
These ice bubbles are fairly simple to create once cold air is moved in. And it needs to be really cold air, kind of like we're talking about. At least 18 degrees, but preferably colder than that. And so, Sunday morning we were 7 degrees, and so Sunday morning would have been a good time to actually do this.
I can't wait until we get back to those temperatures and then we try it ourselves.
I totally think we need to do this once temperatures go down.
I have never done it. It would be so cool to try, though.
I want to do this one where they have it set up on something,
Yeah, I don't know how tricky that would be. Like, how do you get a bubble to just
So they've
kinda
got a
stay?
straw, and maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Bubble experts.
That's literally Frozen in real life. Like Disney's Frozen is happening before our very eyes.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want a bubble
It's so cool.
Oh, there's Olaf. All right. My man.
And so what you need for this, there's a helpful explainer from this group called Ontario Science Centre. I'm guessing it's like a government-funded kind of thing. Ontario Science Centre shares how we can make our own ice bubbles when it's cold. And so there's some important things that you'll need, though, right? 3 ingredients. You need water, obviously. You need dish soap, yes. And usually some type of sugar is mentioned. It could be sugar, corn syrup, or in this case, they use glycerin, I think, which is like an alcoholic sugar. But you need that sugar because for ice to form, there has to be some kind of particle for it to start from.
Okay.
And so you have to have something in there, and sugar's just a good option to have. A bubble wand, obviously, low-lipped dish, like a low-lipped cooking tray. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
To put your bubble solution in, so you can dip your wand in, or you can use whatever you want. You'll want to also kind of avoid wind, obviously, because that can kind of blow or pop the bubble or do something funky with it. Mm-hmm. You can either make a single bubble and try to place it somewhere, which you saw a couple of those videos, or you can actually just take your bubble solution and stick a straw into it and blow and make like a bunch of bubbles.
Ooh.
And you might get a couple of those to freeze over. Or you can also just leave it in the wand, like we saw there in some videos too. So and just watch that freeze. Some cool stuff. Really, like I said, I've never done it, but I would really like to. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I love these little. This is something for the kids. You get the kids going on this.
Yeah.
Entertainment for hours. And I'm realizing how important it is to entertain a child because otherwise, you're in for a treat.
Oh yeah, or not a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a trick.
They'll panic. You'll panic. And everyone will panic. So
And panic ensues.
you don't want that.
Fun
Good
stuff.
idea, though. Maybe to avoid some wind, maybe the garage. If you can get in there, a shed.
Yeah, someplace that's not heated. Again, it's got to be really, really cold.
Oh,
right?
that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and
Don't
I
listen
guess
to
you
me.
could do it like in your freezer if you could somehow like get a bubble to stick in your freezer, close the door without it popping, and then open it up maybe like, I don't know, a couple minutes later and just see, hey, look at that, it froze. I don't
Yeah.
know. That might be something, but
Oh my gosh, it froze.
Cardboard box.
It'd be
you
fun.
Around. There's a way.
all right. We're going to wrap this up real quick with some trivia.
All right.
All right, guys, ready? I got
Right.
2 questions for you.
All right.
Okay, so first one has to do with Christmas, which this year in Springfield is looking very warm. However, the state of Florida is the only U.S. state outside of Hawaii that is included in the tropics. In Miami, what is the warmest and coldest Christmas on record, if you just had to guess?
Warmest and coldest. Okay.
We're
Miami,
guessing
Florida.
temperatures here. Right?
Guessing temperatures, yep,
Fahrenheit.
in Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Well-
I'm gonna say warmest in Miami, 97 degrees. Coldest, about 30.
Okay.
Seems pretty solid to me. I'm going to go warmest. I'll go 91. And then coldest, I'm going to go 24.
All right, so warmest, 85.
Oh,
In 2016. Coldest, 30 degrees.
woo!
Way to go, Maddie.
Oh.
Thank you.
1989.
1980. What a year.
What a year.
I remember being in Miami in 1989.
Who could forget?
All right, next up is what do meteorologists, this is multiple choice, what do meteorologists call a very heavy snowfall in a short period of time? A snowburst, a snow squall, an ice storm, or a whiteout?
What was the second one?
A snow squall.
Squall.
Very heavy snowfall in a short period of time.
Should we say our answer on 3?
Yeah. Let's...
Okay.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
White
D.
out.
That's the same.
Yeah.
White out. Come
What?
on.
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's redemption round.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I know what it is if it's not that.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
B.
Oh.
B, snow squall. Snow squall, sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, man.
Squall!
I'm getting slaughtered out here.
And we're going to finish up with a joke here. Why did the snowman look through the carrots before choosing one for himself? Why did the snowman look for the carrots? Look through the carrots.
Because he knows which one he wants.
Because he was picking his nose.
Oh.
Yeah. He's picking his nose.
Just hit one of those colorful buttons, Caleb, for that. Just one of them.
Any of them. Yeah, that's right. Hey, when we come back, I'm going to talk about the worst gifts you can give.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you don't want to give
Gift
these
that
gifts.
keeps on giving.
We'll be right. All right, welcome back. Last lap around the block here on Vibe O'Clock. Christmas time is here. Okay, we are. If you've not bought a gift yet, dog, you better hurry up.
Aren't we a
'cause
week away?
We're running out of time. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
And
It's
I'm
a week.
talking to myself. Not one gift has been purchased by me, so I'm gonna be on a full-on blitz.
Jesse Bartholomew. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Go buy
It's not your middle name, but I
Yeah.
just like Bartholomew.
It was Bartholomew. Pretty cool stuff.
It's Eugene, isn't it?
Eugene Grab. All right. Money. Okay, so a gift giving expert is sharing some of the most offensive gifts you can give this holiday season for your significant other. All right. These are some things to keep in mind if you're like me and you're still in panic mode about buying gifts. So let's talk about some of these things. Some of them include the generic things here, and this video is actually quite generic that we have for you. Generic things like the box of chocolates, right? That's what this person says. Don't be giving the box of chocolates. Save that for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of other occasions you can do the box of chocolates. I disagree with this one. The scented candle. First of all, what other kind of candle is there? Are there I mean, I guess there are.
Unscented, plain. I just want to smell wax and string.
I just
Yeah.
want
That's
to
all.
look at it. Yeah. So that's the other one they say is the scented candle. I disagree with wholeheartedly. It's a great little. We call them ho-hos. The just little tiny gifts that you give.
Oh, okay.
In addition to the bigger ones, you're like, oh hey, I got you. Some.
Ho-hos.
Ho-hos.
Yeah, I got some ho-hos. I gotta go pick up some ho-hos.
Oh, that's fine.
Like a pair of socks or
Yes.
scratcher tickets or something.
Always good.
Anything that can be interpreted as criticism, exercise equipment, okay?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, honey. I bought you a treadmill.
I got that last year for Christmas.
What?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
man.
I love it though.
Okay.
If it's something they asked for, gentlemen, you're in the clear.
Yes, but
Yeah.
unprompted.
Hey, here's a scale. Oh man, workout gear. I also disagree with that. Like, if you're buying someone like some Lululemon leggings, bro, you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Just, and I will tell a quick story about the one time I went into Lululemon to buy gifts. It was a very awkward experience, and I told my wife this. This is before we were married, but I went in there and just not knowing that there was like sizing. I was like, small, medium, I don't know, whatever. And the lady who was helping me was like, okay, so is she about my size? And I'm like, I'm not going there with this. Like, this is going to turn into something that it shouldn't. And like, I don't want to get in trouble. This is real weird. Anyway, that was the whole thing. It was quite a weird experience for me. Very awkward. Another one here. Anything that can be viewed as a last minute purchase. This person says gift cards aren't great. Now, I think for a significant other, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
Like, gotta
Yeah.
put some thought into it.
Yeah.
For like a, distant, like a cousin or an uncle, gift card, fine. That's fine with me, I think.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
I think so
rule.
too. Because they always say cash is king. Well, cash now is in the form of a,
Yeah.
plastic. So
I agree with that. Grocery store flowers, they say.
Grocery store, like going to Walmart, picking out some flowers.
How will they know,
Wow.
by the way? You just take them out of the thing and put them in a
Yeah.
vase.
They have great value. I don't know.
They do. He's not wrong.
I do have to say, real quick, shout out to the market where Tom and I off Campbell, South Campbell. Best flowers. They live forever.
Yeah.
Even
right,
over the
yeah.
grocery store brand. They are so good. So
Hey.
Oh.
don't knock them.
Yeah,
All right.
until you try them. For sure. Anything that could do with housework. Don't give them a vacuum. It seems like a lot of these are, hey, men, these are for you.
Hey, heads up.
Yeah.
Boing.
Last one here. Boy, this is funny. Be careful about lingerie, especially if you're unsure of their size.
But I like going in that store.
as a college age student, I went to go buy like a pair of sweats or something at Victoria's Secret one time. Man, I wasn't cut out for that store, not one bit.
Where do you look? I just like, okay, just
Yeah,
Yeah.
down at the
excuse
floor.
me, excuse me. Can you help me out? Can you pick something out? Just give it here. I'll take it.
All the guys are in there. We're just like, hey, I don't know.
You still know what to
Sweat.
do.
Yeah, we're just giving each other the look, or it's like standing at the urinal. You're just like kind of like,
Don't look anywhere. Just look straight ahead.
yeah, stand at the wall, Oh boy. So yeah, those are some gifts that you just want to be careful of, according to a gift giving expert, whoever that person is. I disagree with some of your choices. One thing I want to talk about, especially this time of year, we are 1 week away from Christmas, or 8 days, I guess.
8
Whatever.
days.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over a
One
week.
extra day.
That also means we are 1 week and a day away from the next installment of Stranger Things. The final season of Stranger Things is upon us. It has been released in 3 parts. The first part came out the day before Thanksgiving. And the next volume is 3 episodes, I believe. Yes. And those will be released on Christmas. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm getting a lot of targeted Stranger Things stuff because I'm a big fan of the nostalgia and all of that. Although I got a lot of crap from my friends like, dude, why don't you just like watch sports instead of watching a preteen show?
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
show rules, all right? And none of them are preteens anymore, okay? They're all grown-ups.
Yeah, take that.
Pretending to be preteens. So take that, yeah.
Right. You tell him.
There's an Airbnb, though, that is all things Stranger Things. And it is one of the cooler... and this is a video, I believe. You can play through in this. Caleb, does that video play? I'm not sure if it does, but... oh yeah, there we go.
There.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like right down to the bikes, the inside with the letters on the wall.
Oh, no.
It's supposed to be like the Byers family home, but it's also painted like, the lab where Eleven is, where she was as a kiddo. All of the like touches that would give you the vibes, so to speak, that you would be used to from the show. And this person who posted that actually got to stay there. They only used the outside of it for filming, actually, that house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure where this is at, because Hawkins, Indiana, where the show is based, doesn't actually exist.
Right.
So, but yeah, the inside, the owners of it kind of redecorated it in Stranger Things themes there. And you can comment on that video by Kaylee.Christmas. Comment Ego. because 11 loves Egos. To get more details and a link to book. Oh, 149 Coastline Road. If someone could punch that into the Google.
Where's 149 Coastline
149
Road?
Coastline Road. Maybe that will pop up the correct area for that. I'm guessing it's probably in Georgia or something.
Okay, yeah, I see Fayetteville,
I-
Georgia.
If I had to guess, I'm
Stranger
just going
Things
to
buyer's
assume.
home, 15 minutes to Atlanta.
I see
149.
Fayetteville,
There you go.
Georgia.
There you go.
And you know,
Georgia
it could be
is.
Brampton, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, could be.
It,
where
it could
the-
easily be there.
It could be, yeah. So yeah, if you've not watched the show or the new episodes, I would recommend it. They are good, and I'm ready, very ready for the next installment here myself. The last story I want to share with you here, also Stranger Things themed, and it is I laughed my butt off when I saw this morning. This kid. It's an article by Yahoo Entertainment. So this kid you don't recognize unless you've seen the new season of this. He plays a kid in the show called Derek, and I don't want to give away too much. I don't know if you guys are going to watch it or if I'm
not.
doing spoilers for the viewer out there. I'll try to avoid. But he plays a big part in the newest season, and his name is Jake Connolly, and he opened up recently about like his casting and his role in the show on with Jimmy Fallon, and he had to hide his casting from his friends, and to do so, he lied to them and told them, "Oh yeah, I'm shooting a documentary about mayonnaise." And he said that it actually fooled a lot of his friends. And so he was like, yeah, this is like just weird enough to get them to kind of throw them off the scent that I was cast in a pretty major role in the newest Stranger Things. So yeah, lied to his friends saying, yeah, mayonnaise documentary. That's what I'm working on. So there you go. If you need to lie or you need a cover story about anything about what you're doing, yeah, shooting a documentary about mayonnaise, actually.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah.
Is he answering that question? in
He
the,
should be.
in
He
the
should.
documentary?
Is mayonnaise an instrument? Big time stuff from Derek, who has an inappropriate nickname on the show that I won't say here. So
Okay. Now he actually,
Derek.
this Jake Connolly kid looks like a kid. Does
I think
he
he is a
play?
kid,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So he's playing probably around age appropriate.
Yeah,
for the show.
I think he's playing either like elementary or middle school aged kid. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess I'll say the appropriate nickname for him, Dipstick Derek. But you know what I'm going with that. That's what they call him on the show. He's kind of a bully on the show.
Oh,
and,
okay.
yeah, he's funny on the show.
So how many episodes have dropped? Because I know my sister is a huge Stranger Things fan. She's like, can't wait for Christmas. I'm
Yeah,
like,
4 in the first volume.
okay.
3 in the next one. Caleb, you're a Stranger Things fan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go, Caleb. We're pumped. 3 episodes in the next one, and then the finale is on New Year's Eve. And I've heard the finale is
Wow.
over 2 hours. So
Dang.
Oh my gosh, it's like a movie.
yeah.
Wow.
I think the next 3 are all well over an hour, maybe like an hour and a half. So
I was
All
trying to
right.
cram it
movies to
in.
watch. So
Well, you got plans.
yeah, I do. Don't bother me. I'll be watching Will Byers go off in the paint. Let's go. All right, folks.
Let's
We'll be
go.
back tomorrow on this Thursday edition of Vibe O'Clock tomorrow.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching.